안녕하세요. Riding on the Korean wave. Welcome to Wednesday's edition of The Culture Wave. I'm Kwon So-ah in Seoul. Explore with us Korea's culture from all aspects, with today's focus on K-entertainment, K-events, K-vocal training, and more. And all of that together with my co-host Walter Lee. Hello, Walter.
Hello, Soa, and hello to the people at home. I'm Walter here to co-host alongside Soa to fill you in with the latest in K-entertainment news, so stick around.
Walter, it's become more and more common that K-pop fans try to learn to their favorite K-pop groups' dances, right? So we recently also had a choreographer in the studio who was inspired by BTS, for example.
Exactly, and also yesterday we also learned that they have a K-pop program at the Seoul Culture Lounge as well, like that does K-pop dance choreographies. So,
exactly.
Yes, that sounds like a lot of fun.
But today it's about the singing part, the vocal part.
Yes.
More and more K-pop fans are actually trying to learn professional vocal training.
Haven't you tried vocal training before?
I actually did. I had to sing for a wedding ceremony, so I really wanted to be prepared for that.
Yes.
But I'm really curious about what inspires these people abroad even to learn vocal lessons to K-pop songs. So that's coming up in the latter part of the show.
I can't wait.
But first, we're gonna also talk about K-pop and K-entertainment news with you, Walter.
Yep.
So our first story is starting off with K-pop news. What is it?
Well, let's kick things off with Blackpink's Jennie. Another song from her first solo album, Ruby, has gone gold. Now, on Monday, the Recording Industry Association of America, or RIAA, confirmed that Extra L featuring Doechii, a pre-release track from Ruby, earned gold certification. Now, this is Jennie's fourth RIAA recognition, making her the K-pop solo artist with the most certified tracks. Now, previously, she received platinum for The Weeknd's One of the Girls, where she featured with Lily Rose Depp, while her own songs, Mantra and Like Jennie, were also certified gold. Now, impressively, 3 tracks from her debut full-length album, Ruby, are now RIAA certified.
So congratulations to that recognition.
Very good, very good.
And now let's move over to some news on SM Entertainment.
Yes, SM Entertainment announced on Tuesday that SM Town Live 2025-26 will go to Bangkok on February 15th at Thailand's Rajaman Gala National Stadium. This will mark the first SM Town Live concert in Bangkok in nearly 13 years, with the last one being SM Town Live World Tour 3 in Bangkok. That was all the way back in November 2012. Now, news of this latest concert is sparking great excitement among local Pink Blood fans being SM Entertainment fans. Now, the show, hosted at Thailand's largest stadium, will bring together SM artists including Girls' Generation, Hyoyeon, Chinese Key and Minho, EXO, Red Velvet, Irene, Sugi and Joy, NCT 127, NCT Dream, NCT Wish, Wavy, aespa, Rise, Hearts to Hearts, Seungwon and Seoul, and also the SMTR 25, that's the SM Trainees 2025, and so much more. So there's a lot to look forward to.
Right, so Bangkok fans, get ready. And Walter, is that pink blood that I'm seeing running through your veins?
I am a pink blood. I am a pink blood. I do like SM.
But what I really like about SM and SM Town is that fans who like the SM style K-pop music, they get to see all of their stars in one place in one concert.
They do indeed. That's very lucky.
Yeah, and now lastly, we have some news on a Korean actress who's making a big impact in the Asian film industry.
Yes, she is. So on Tuesday, it was announced that the actress Shim Eun-kyung has earned the distinction of being nominated for awards in 2 Asian countries, and this one is not Korea. She is up for Best Actress at Japan's Nikkan Sports Film Awards, one of Japan's most prestigious honors, and at the 36th Singapore International Film Festival for her performance in Japanese film, 2 Seasons, 2 Strangers. Now, 2 Seasons, 2 Strangers has attracted significant attention as it has brought together internationally internationally acclaimed young director Sho Miyake, as well as the Korean actress. Now, in Korea, the film was officially invited to the Busan International Film Festival, where it achieved the highest ratings in the competition category and generated early buzz. Now, it is also being featured in a masterclass at the Seoul Independent Film Festival, with screenings already selling out rapidly.
It's one thing to get nominated or awarded in your own country, but it's another for that to happen overseas, and not just in one country, but 2 countries. I think that's amazing.
2 countries, and also a Japanese film as well, not a Korean film.
She will have to also do that perfect acting in a different language.
Yes.
And well, thank you very much, Walter, for those updates, and stick around.
Will do.
And now let's move on to our AI anchor Arang for more on the culture front. Arang?
Hello and welcome to your AI guide to the latest cultural updates from Korea. Here's our top story. Busan has officially ushered in the era of 3 million foreign tourists. According to the city government, about 350,000 foreign visitors traveled to Busan last month alone, bringing the total number of international tourists this year to roughly 3.02 million. That's the highest since the city's tourism statistics began in 2014. By nationality, the largest number of visitors came from Taiwan, followed by China, Japan, and the United States. Through September this year, foreign tourists spent more than 755 billion won, or roughly $514 million in Busan. Korea's largest winter festival, the Seoul Winter Festa, will kick off next week. From December 12th to January 4th, the mega festival will take place across 6 locations in downtown Seoul, connecting Gwanghwamun Square, Cheonggyecheon Stream, Dongdaemun Design Plaza, and Hosingak. Held under the theme Fantasia Seoul, this year's event features a wide range of unique programs blending performances, immersive activities, and Korean culture. Highlights include a Santa village inspired by classic European Christmas markets, and a K-Culture zone, riding the wave of K-pop Demon Hunter's unyielding popularity. An exhibition exploring the stories surrounding childbirth and motherhood opened today at the National Folk Museum of Korea's main branch in Seoul. The special exhibition titled Happy Birthday features a diverse array of items, ranging from traditional childbirth-related folk artifacts from eras before modern medical technology to contemporary pieces. Notably, the exhibit also highlights childbirth-related folk items from around the world. The museum emphasized that childbirth is more than a biological event, describing it as a significant communal experience shaped over time by society and culture. The exhibition runs through May next year. That's all from me. Stay tuned to the Culture Wave.
The World Conference on Doping in Sport is taking place in Busan this week, drawing global attention as leaders discuss new worldwide anti-doping standards. The IOC president also highlighted Korea's role. Our culture correspondent Park Gun-woo has more from Busan.
Everybody's a winner when competition is fair. But one of the biggest obstacles to achieving fairness in sport is doping. That's why countries from around the world have gathered once again to discuss ways to eradicate doping in sports, this year in Busan, Korea's southern port city, through Friday. Busan is the first Asian city to host a World Conference on Doping in Sport, held every 6 years to set new global standards. As the event is so infrequent, it has drawn much attention, bringing delegates from far and near. Ghana's sports minister stressed the importance of collaborating with Korea, a country known for its strong stance against doping.
You have invested quite heavily in matters of anti-doping. You have spoken out boldly. The genetic make of our athletes may be different, but it is important we share information and see how best we can collaborate so that at the world level, we will not be cheated. We have to meet and have a conversation. So the long journey was worth it.
And it's not just Ghana.
Around 2,000 participants from over 190 countries are here for the 2025 edition. For the next few days, they'll be rolling up their sleeves to keep global sports clean and fair, shaping international standards for the next 6 years from 2027.
The Olympics is one of the major events guided by these standards, prompting key sports figures, including the IOC president, to highlight Korea's role.
The most ideal is to have no doping, right? And we can only do that together if we're working together as one to ensure that each of us plays our roles. And Korea has been a really good partner for the Olympic movement, and most recently in the past few years with hosting the Winter Games. And I'm sure they will continue to be a really solid partner for us and help unify the one team.
And World Anti-Doping Agency officials noted that one of the highlights of the current conference's code revision will be focusing on stronger protection for minor athletes and support for anti-doping organizations, ensuring operational independence. With that in mind, the revised WADA code and related standards will be announced as part of the Busan Declaration on December 5th, once again spotlighting Busan as the starting point for strengthening fairness in global sports. 박건우, 아리랑 뉴스, 부산.
Time for K-Correspondent. Today, we connect with the heart of Europe, Switzerland, to find out about the current popularity of K-pop there, which has even led to the growth and interest in Korean-style vocal training. We now invite Jennie, CEO of KVZ or K-Vocal in Zurich, who coaches students and K-pop fans herself to delve deeper into the K-pop boom in Switzerland and beyond. Welcome, Jennie.
Welcome, Jennie.
Hello.
Happy to have you on the show, Jennie. So let's start with asking you why you started K-pop vocal lessons in Switzerland, and is there actually a significant demand?
Yeah, I've been a vocal trainer for many years in Korea and later in Tokyo, teaching at one of the biggest vocal academies, VO80 Volt, and even at YG Japan. When I moved to Zurich after marrying my Swiss husband, I realized there were no Korean vocal trainers here. So I decided to start my own school. And I officially opened in the summer of 2023. Since then, inquiries have steadily grown and more students are joining. So yes, the demand is definitely increasing.
Wow.
That's excellent. Well, let's talk about your students a little bit. Tell us about, about the age of your students, nationality. Are they from different backgrounds? And what are their main motivations for learning to sing, let's say, K-pop style?
Yeah, Switzerland is incredibly international, and Zurich is mostly German-speaking, but English works everywhere, so similar to Berlin. So my students come from all over, Turkey, Brazil, Portugal, the Philippines, Vietnam, Thailand, Germany, the UK, Italy, France, and more. Many are immigrants or children of immigrants rather than native Swiss. And the age vary widely, though teenagers make up most of the students. But my students range widely in age, from teenagers to people in their 50s and 60s. So sometimes mothers even join the lessons together with their daughters. And so most learn as a hobby, but lately there's been growing interest in auditions and dreams of becoming K-pop stars. It's really exciting to see their passion.
Oh, so some are actually trying to, go the professional path after that.
Let's hope that you're able to train some of the best K-pop stars or the next generation.
Yeah.
But which K-pop artists and genres or songs are preferred by your students? Do they also have like a specific vocal skill they want to learn? Maybe a BTS style, maybe a Blackpink style?
And it's fascinating. Many students know artists I never even heard of. They'll listen to dance, hip hop, rock, ballads, and even songs from the 70s and 80s. So, and in Europe, Stray Kids are incredibly popular. Of course, BTS, ENHYPEN, Blackpink, Twice, ITZY, and IVE are all favorites. In Switzerland, indie rock bands like The Rose have a strong following. They even hold a concert here every year. And groups like Cat's Eye are rising because one member, Mano, is Swiss. So, and students mostly want to improve high notes. And singing in Korean also motivates them to learn correct pronunciation and how to express the nuance in the lyrics.
Jennie, speaking of pronunciation, for foreigners, Korean pronunciation can be very difficult. Or maybe is it less of an issue when you sing compared to speaking? So how do you instruct them when singing Korean lyrics?
Students usually start with the Romanized lyrics. Interestingly, modern K-pop often has English like a Korean pronunciation, or sometimes fully English lyrics, which lowers the barrier for foreigners. From my experience, Japanese students struggled a bit more about pronunciation because Japanese has fewer vowel sounds and no final consonant. But Swiss students who speak German, French, Italian, or Romanish already have diverse pronunciation skills. So German speakers in particular are very accurate with the Korean sounds. So yes, Korean pronunciation can definitely be challenging for foreign students. So there are a few habits I have to them correct. For example, with the words that end in a final consonant like 다섯, meaning 다섯. Many students tend to say 다섯. So, adding an extra T sound at the end. So I work on removing that habit. And when it comes to singing, vowels are very important, but because Korean has many final consonants, students often attach the final sound too quickly, and that can disrupt the rhythm of the song. So I guide them to lengthen the vowel first and then let the final consonant come in naturally at the end. For instance, instead of singing so very abruptly, like or that I teach them to stretch it out a bit more like a so it flows better in the melody. So for example, or like that.
Wow. Very meticulous process that you're going through there when it comes to pronunciation. But I have to say, sometimes I'm very surprised when I see K-pop fans singing at a concert and they know all the lyrics and it really sounds Korean. Maybe it's because they do it as a daechang, which means when all the fans sing together. But I think maybe when you sing, the diction sounds a little more authentic than when you speak, maybe. So I think it's Very interesting. But now I'd like to know, do you actually also showcase your students' results? I mean, do you do some cover dances or performances, or you participate in any events?
Yes, for students dreaming of being idols, I run an idol course. Every month we record songs they've learned, sometimes posting them online. And recently I had auditions, selected students, trained them, and filmed the cover dance music video. So, and also on November 15th, me and my student performed 5 songs at an event hosted by the Korean Association in Zurich, supported by the Office for Korean Abroad. So we even sang Blackpink Rose's Apart with the local Korean community. And yeah, Zurich doesn't have a very active entertainment scene, so these opportunities are rare and precious for us. Sometimes I even go busking by Lake Zurich. It's a great way for students to perform publicly.
We talked a little bit about it before, but how big is the presence and popularity really in K-pop in Switzerland? You talked a little bit about Stray Kids being very popular in Europe, as well as ENHYPEN being very popular in Europe. Also, how is it perceived among the younger generations like Gen Z?
Yeah, compared to neighboring countries like France, Germany, or the UK, K-pop is still relatively niche here. But everyone knows Korea and they know K-pop is Korean. So Switzerland tends to be more conservative, so trends arrive slowly. But I expect the next 5 years to be much more active. And for young people, K-pop is seen as a trendy, fun, cool, and something they want to try for themselves. It's really inspiring to see their excitement.
Even though you say Switzerland is more of a conservative country, what do you think are the factors that are driving the K-pop boom in Switzerland?
Dance content has played a major role, but it's more than just music. K-beauty, Korean food, K-fashion, and K-dramas are also drawing interest. Fans who start with K-pop often explore broader Korean culture, and many even travel to Korea. In a way, K-pop opened the door to Korea as a whole cultural experience.
And Jennie, how do you see the future of the K-pop market in Switzerland? Will this boom continue? And also, are there any differences compared to neighboring countries in Europe?
Yeah, K-pop is still a subculture in Europe. Early on, it was mostly popular among immigrants or non-native Swiss students. But since I started 2 years ago, I've seen more native Swiss and even parents of teenagers showing interest. And also compared to other European countries, Switzerland has very few entertainment options. There's only one karaoke in Zurich, no vocal academies like in Korea or the other country, and public singing or dancing is rare. The culture can feel reserved at first, but everyone has an inner desire for self-expression, and K-pop helps bring that out. I'm confident that interest in K-pop and Korean culture will continue to grow.
Jennie, now finally, you're making us very curious about your vocal lessons. So would it be possible to teach us a line or two, very briefly, of a popular K-pop song right now?
Yeah, sure. Let's try a line for the pop by the K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh, okay.
So please repeat after me.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm getting nervous.
지금 당장 날 봐 시간 없잖아.
I'll leave that up to you. So.
지금 당장 날 봐 시간 없잖아.
넌 내 거야 이미 알고 있잖아.
넌 내 거야, Walter? 넌 내
could
거야.
I'm too shy right now. I think my voice is too
이미 알고 있잖아.
Bravo!
All right, thank you very much, Jennie, for that. And we hope we have many more K-pop fans to learn how to sing to their favorite star songs through your instruction. And yeah, thank you. Keep in touch.
Thank you so much, Jennie.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you, Walter. Maybe next time
Maybe
you're
next
going to
time.
show us some of your singing.
Maybe when I've warmed up more.
All right. Thank you. And see you next time, Walter.
See you next time.
Thank you for spending the past half an hour with us on the Culture Wave for your daily dose of K-culture issues.